Oh, that's fine. Well, that was, you know, as soon as an Ursol goes out and the game is over, okay? Okay, bro, that was, like, you know, that was easy zone. That was a zero problem legend climb for Drunk Paladin, bro. That's how strong that deck is. Like, we lost 0 games on our road to legend here. It's just like crazy zone. That was a decent turn by you, but you're dead. That's it. You went to greedy, bro. You're playing against another aggro. Why would you, like, you know, spend the whole turn just to do a Ursol into a Shaladrassil, not doing anything on the board like we've ever seen so far on the board? Oh my. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Have you ever seen or even thought of the combo? Oh my bro. Who else would try it if not me, right? I'm showing it one time. That is how you win games right now. How are you doing there? This dude will have nightmares today. That was not even close, right? Ah! Top 100. Okay, so today we're playing this deck, which is Dragonscale Paladins that you all probably like saw somewhere on the ladder if you played like a Hearthstone in the last months, I would say. Now, I try to deny it, like, you know, I'm not really a fan like of a Paladin because I like played it too much at some point. These days, like usually like play with a DK, but when I played a DK, I saw a lot of paladins going on for us, and like, you know, try to actually like get an Ursol out of their hand, like with the dirt rats and stuff, like, you know, for a fun's sake, right? But this time I'm actually in the mood to actually try that out. And, you know, for all the fans out there who actually subbed, who actually like will watch this on a YouTube, you know, some people consider this to be one of the strongest decks so far, and I kind of think that is the strongest, even though like a winner says Menagerie like DK is a little better. But I guess that is like, you know, the higher it climbs, the better this will do. And this deck only faces a problem against a rock, as far as I saw, like according to the win rate. So, you know, as it is for now, I should try it. And, you know, if you didn't sub yet, didn't, like, you know, check all those join buttons and so something like this, like, you know, make sure to do so. It helps out, like the old man right here. Makes me happy each day, bro. Each day, like, you know, I see the count of a sub, like, you know, increasing, all those likes and stuff, all those comments you leave, bro. You read each and every one of those, or respond to each and every one of those, like, you know. It's kind of like what brings me joy, right? What brings me joy here, so, you know, join the crew, but for now, let's jump right in. Oh, heads up. Heads up against another drunk paladin. Oh my god. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ursine Maul is, you know, something important, but, like, you know, it's a way for us to actually draw a Shanty. Flash Flight, not sure. Kind of want my 1-drops here, you know. Oh, more. Let's go and find like some 1-drops. Well, that is kind of like a 1-drop. That is kind of like for us to, you know, do something on turn 3, which is not too bad. But it depends on what kind of start he has, and he found the nuts so far, right? Okay. Let's do an aura here. That is for now. Let's hope he doesn't have a drink. Moves the more. Really? Oh, that's weird. Maybe that's a menagerie, by the way. It looks like a menagerie. We have a good buff right there. If he doesn't have a drink, this might, like, you know, kill both. If he wants to train. That was a nice top deck by us. Ursine Maul is extremely important for us here. Let's see what happens. Oh, the 1 Brew. 1-3, okay. It's a 4 and that's a 5, right? So he clears it out, but with a cost of a Divine Shield. So that's, you know, that's fine. I will just like do a coin into an Ursine Maul next turn, and we should do great here. He might destroy that Cine, and that's about it. Do that for now, like, you know. I have to remove that guy that actually, like, you know, hits our face hard here. On characters. Okay, see what you're doing out there. Well, we'll probably summon all those, like, small guys. We need to get rid of those, like, you know, divine shields, and, like, you know, to tackle all that menagerie scene going on. Another Divine Brew. Maybe he has a shit sea Shanty by himself though. Three cards draw to you. I mean, if we don't really attack with an Ursine Maul, we're kind of fine here. But he will deal a lot of damage into our face here. If he has a sea Shanty, that might be a game over though. If he, if he's able to summon that stuff. I guess we have nothing else to do. Ursol is here, but still need a Shaladrassil. And still need to actually get the things rolling for Shanty here. 33, not too much. But an 8-8 is kind of like a lot of. Okay. Trades off. Wants some more Divine Shields on the minions. And we have to start buffing, right? Because an 8-8 is kind of like a huge boy. And Divine Brew here, okay. Not too bad. Divine Brew there. Could be better. See Shanty for us. So we have to start buffing here like 100% though. This goes in. This goes in. Couple of buffs right there. Couple of 3/3 boys. If he doesn't have a sea Shanty and we're able to do that first, we might be okay-ish. We can draw one card here, like, no problem so far.
To battle! For justice.
There's a Shaladrassil for us. And let's, protect our face here to get to 2 less damage to our face here so far. If he doesn't have a sea Shanty, we are kind of like fine here. Oh, an Ursine Maul into a sea Shanty, obviously. Okay. Unfortunately. Cannot deal with that. Cannot. Unfortunately. That's a. There's face, and the sea Shanty, right? Right? No? Okay, well, now we kind of like have a chance here. Because we can do sea Shanty now first. Summon a full board. Has 16 damage, but might actually, consider healing here. Consider healing. Sea Shanty will be like 14 mana here, right? 14. Might get some extra heal, so this is kind of like fine. But it's just Slitherspear. It's nice. It's nice to have it out. But that is not a problem. I just do both of the sea Shanty. We need one, right? 3, 1. This is not dead. This is kind of like 300 hand recruits. Okay. Okay, let's do that for now. Call Glowsticks, that is nice. Aegis, interesting. But we need this, unfortunately. We need this. That's a holy man. But we need to get on the board, unfortunately. If he summons like a sea Shanty right now, we're just dead instantly, so. Let's hope he doesn't have specifically 7 damage. Flickering, okay. We have holy Glowsticks and the Whirly, so. Maybe he's just a simple tree powder here. Who knows? Okay. Couple of 8/8s. Do you have a way to deal with that? We do. Kind of. Okay, trade. It's interesting. The less damage I get in my face, the better. So we are kind of fine here. He wants to. Oh, interesting. So he'll not play a sea Shanty right away. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet. He trades. That is nice. That is that's some good stuff for us. that he trades here. We need a taunt, like, obviously here. Like, at least one. One of the worst minions so far. You know? Now, Ursine Maul plus this. To attack. And fine, Holy Glowsticks after, right?
For justice.
Okay, that was pretty good. Can I remove a 8-8 here? Yeah, it's better for us to remove this one, I think. See Shanty for 0. And let's hope he doesn't have a lethal. Has an Ursol though. Ursol plus a Shaladrassil here. But we have a Sunsapper Lynessa, and we'll have a Holy Glowsticks here. Okay, that's a lot of damage though. It's 18 damage into our face. He needs just like 7 more here. Don't play a Shaladrassil, that's a Shanty, interesting, okay. He trades off, interesting. And goes for 8, okay. Have a Sunsapper Lynessa here. So he has like 5 damage on us, right?
The sun shines for you.
Do that for now.
For justice.
There's our Holy Glowsticks. For 1. Do this for now. Like we're playing this too, probably. I kind of want a taunt here. Oh, draw spells. It's not like a taunt. I am actually like, you know, didn't think of that zone. And we didn't like, you know, do a hero power here too yet. Might just like, you know, save something, like save a minion here, for example, like a Lynessa. Let's do that. Let's do that for now. Let's save a Lynessa here. He doesn't have like an Ursol plus a Shaladrassil, like, you know, kind of like bad for him. JD's playing nice top deck, man. So it's a safe turn for an Ursol, right? Okay, it's pretty good to go, right? So we kind of need, do we? That's a lot, right? Oh, that's fine. Well, that was, you know, as soon as an Ursol goes out, and the game is over, okay? If you do that, like, first, you're kind of like winning so far, right? But the fact that he didn't go face like a lot of the times, that was kind of like concerning, because he probably could win if he just like went face each time. Because I would draw, right? I mean, I would trade. That could be like, you know. Here's a mad dude. G, how you doing out there?
I will fight.
And get some H, interesting. Stop, man, stop. Shaladrassil early enough, man. Not sure we need them. Well, Manager is kind of like a utility card for you to get an Ursol out early. All good, man, all good. Okay. Has to do a hero power light to actually clear that off. If that is a spell mage, I actually like also only spell mages like lately so far in the ladder. Not sure. But if you don't, like, we have a Hand of Auto plus a sunscreen, so we're kind of like good in Gucci here. Doesn't, well, yeah, has to kill him, unfortunately for him. Now we kind of like have a hero power only plus a sunscreen, not too bad.
Reporting for duty.
Not too bad. I'm from Ukraine, mate. Let's see if that is a spell mage. If that is a spell mage, he'll probably... oh, okay. So, bam. So that is a Protoss mage. I guess that's Protoss Imbue. Could be a Protoss Imbue, right? Could be a Protoss Imbue here.
Reporting for duty.
Like... do we like buff twice or like not? Like if he has allocation plus a void ray, this dies like anyway. Let's probably do that. Like just like cycles his deck a little. It's kind of like enough to like, you know, not die from a hero power. And that's like all I want for now. All those one call spells like a little better for us right now. But considering that we didn't like do a sea Shanty like on turn 5, we're not high rolling here, right? Because that could be a city. So that's still a spell. Still a spell mage with a photon cannon and shield veteran. Interesting. Interesting. Ursine Maul for it. Oh my, that is strong by the way. Ursine Maul is really strong. We can get a sea Shanty out of it, and after that an Ursol. Okay, it's pretty good. Let's do this for now, and trade like this. Let's see what happens here. There's an Ursol. So Ursol is kind of like ready to go. On turn 7. All we need is just like an old manager next turn. Solid.
My collection is
Can do a dragon, like, you know, a Dragonscale here. Sunscreen, flash, old manager, a lot of good stuff, right? And we'll draw like what a Sunsapper Lynessa here. Okay, that's pretty good. Divine Brew is crazy good here, by the way. Like we're doing this. Do we heal that city? I guess we're doing this too. Like we need no manager somewhere. His face, maybe.
For justice.
Let's draw a minion in his deck, so he can now do like a manufacturer there. Let's do this for now. Let's heal here. Old manager, like do we like care if we burn something? I guess not. It's much stronger for us to get an Ursol out as early as possible, certainly. Oh, we don't really even burn them. Okay, that's fine. Miscalculations. Fireball into a 5/6, nice. That's a lot of, like, you know, that's a lot of health for us. That's a lot of health for us. Stellar balance, okay, that's strong. That's a lot of damage into our face though. Maybe I shouldn't rush with the result here, you know? Oh, we can like summon the whole board. Sunsapper Lynessa out. Taunt Imbue. Divine. Yeah, let's go.
the sun shines for me.
2 Divines, yeah, Imbue. Where we have kind of like enough damage to like mana for Everson, right? You can do this and like hero power by the way. Pretty sweet. No, I mean, yeah, like, do we need to see Shanty here? I guess we do.
My blood boils for war.
Do this for now. Just like protect it a little.
For justice.
That's a pretty strong board.
How cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. That's a power of a Lynessa, I would say. Horizon Way is like, you know, a little shabby though. Will function. Oh, that's not enough to kill a Lynessa. Oh, mister, you have a minion in your deck. Have a minion in your deck, and you did it to yourself though. And you did it to yourself though. Kinda want to keep this alive.
Useful thing. Eager to share. They will never catch me.
Let's draw. Oh, I know managers. Do we have enough for room? Yeah, we do. Let's go.
Move quickly. My blood boils for war.
Let's go. That's, you know, that's a pretty sweet, sweet turn. I don't really care what it burns them. We got everything though. And he still has a minion in his deck. He might go for a Yogg in the box if he has one in his, you know, in his hands for him. Here's a Yogg in the box because it's kind of like his last resort. Sensory. Oh my god, bro! Really? No. Really? That was 1 out of 5, right? That was 1 out of 5 to actually do that. Now he has 2 mana. Oh, he just like skipped a turn like crazy. Okay, well, you know, that's something. Can do an imbue here. 14 damage. Like, do we somehow have a lethal here? That's plus 4, 5, 6. 20 damage, 20. And Shaladrassil after? Have an Ursine Maul somewhere in our deck. And a whole Glowsticks. We can actually draw. Does this. This. Let's draw. There's an Ursine Maul. Oh. I thought you just like one. Well, don't really have a mana for it anyway. Can do this. This. Such a case where it removes that stuff. Can do one more. Like this goes here, 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 here. And like one. Let's go this. Okay. I don't really like, you know, want to waste an Ursol here. Like, you know, didn't fight Holy Glowsticks, unfortunately. A couple of Holy Glowsticks could be an instant game over for him, but that's what it is. Okay. Start power into a 9/5. And just a fireball, okay. Pretty sweet. If only he didn't like destroy Lynessa there, like a sensitive deprivation could just like go into a 1-drop, and that would be just like instant game over for him. But you know, that's what it is.
My hand is too full.
There's Holy Glowsticks. Oh my! I guess we're summoning like the board. This goes out. This goes out. And just like, you know, let's see what happens here. There's this. There's this. And get some huge boys out. This says 1 cost. You know, not too bad. Whom do we like both here? This one. Maybe this one. Do I want to attack here? Like, not really. I have only 1 card left. I don't really want to, like, you know, to remove Divine Shield here, like, already. Draw your highest cost card. It should not draw if you don't really have cards, right? Should not. But it can draw if you imbue like 100% zone. It triggers a draw here. But like, if you have an empty deck, like, it doesn't draw though. It's interesting. It's a freeze, okay? Like, Ursol with Shaladrassil is still like, you know, we could play it and just like try to huddle, like, you know, getting all of the damage, but we'll see. It shouldn't be this hard for us. Like, the only kind of like response he has is kind of like what, he opens a box or a Galactic one. That's about it right now. Oh, he drew a minion finally, right? Still Weasel.
How cool.
Okay, bro. That was like, you know, that was easy zone. That was kind of easy though. Did we actually, like, you know, reroll the... Nah, we didn't reroll the quest, so... Portion. Portion. Maybe I'll play some more DK after here. Who knows? Who knows? Let's just like simply get to the legend here so far, right? A priest.
Let me sing you a song.
Interesting.
I will fight.
They have a repackage. Manager is probably something I want to keep. They have a repackage and they have 2 slide of the shells, right? So it's kind of like 4 board clears if that is Azarimi. Yeah, Azarimi. That's how it's called these days, right? Or it can.
My blood boils for war.
Don't really want to rush with the witches. Oh, that's an imbue, interesting. And there's like, you know, I kind of want a possibility for a no manager here, so and that's exactly fruitful because he has an imbue priest. Interesting. Imbue priest, nice. We kind of like really have a great turn after too. It's pretty sweet. But we need some good draws. We need some good draws right now. At least we have a hand of arrow to actually draw a little more. It's a holy, and we can do Mr. Holy Glowsticks, right? Flash flies. Let's do that for now. Let's see what happens here. Flash of Flight is kind of like juicy though. Holy Glowsticks, just like to remove that city. How about that? Let's do so. It's doing a lot of damage. We're kind of aggro here, you know? Kind of. Vacation Planning is a really good good drop after Basman too. But he kind of got like all his early you know, drops that he wants. Like this goes here obviously, but like what else? Just like a vacation. I'm not sure like I'm lucky enough to actually draw something like Divine Brews here. Like Divine Brews is an instant game over obviously. Like if you draw it from a Flash of Light, I mean, I don't really think that is like, you know, that is the case. I don't really want to, like, you know, really a top deck of a Divine Brew. The game is teasing me out there, and the game is teasing me, bro. Because that would be instant game over, bro. This would be instant game over. Like a Flash Fly into a Divine Brew, destruction of a 4/4 there, for free. Huge minions like that actually, like, you know, still buff, like stealing. Oh my god. I guess should, like, I don't know, but still the case. One of those minions will just like survive here, fortunately. Go with the location planning. As unfortunate as it is, at least the Lifesaving Aura is here. And another one after. But, you know. Did we really have to, like, you know, rely on him not getting, like, a Blessing of the Moon into Holy Nova and the Hot Calls? Oh my god. Like, that was our turn, right? Flash Fly into Divine Brew. Buff one city. And buff the second one, right? This way, one of those things would be alive, and we'll just like continue buffing after. Ding. Huge. The holy spell here for holy Glowsticks, unfortunately. Let's do that for now. Do we go for a Divine Brew on a 1/1, just like to save it? Let's draw probably first. That's pretty sweet. Let's go. One draw for us. Like, do you want, you know, to save a Divine Brew and just like, you know, cover something out? Holy spell. No, let's cover something out like this. Yes, because why not? Because why not? Have 14 damage. We're kind of like starting lethal here. Like on his side, that has to be concerning, you know, has to be. But he might have like a repackage in turn 7. I guess he doesn't, like if he goes for hero power, but he might actually discover it from a hero power. Okay, that's strong. Because it, you know, consumes a lot of damage now. Oh, he has pose. Oh my god, that's just for damage for us. Oh my. Okay. We have one more big boy, but well, let's go for big dudes, I guess. That has -1, right? What do we sunscreen here? I guess these guys, those should not be, like, you know, affected so far. Let's hope for a good top deck. And for him not to have a repackage. It's kind of like all that saves him, right? A repackage here. Like, I don't really see another way for him to, like, survive the next turn. See, Shanty is, like, kind of 0 here. Shaladrassil. Well, Shaladrassil is not corrupted, unfortunately. Like, moves. Moonwell. Well, no one cares about that. It's 21 damage on the board, bro. Well, that was kind of easy, and then it was, you know, it was a lot of game against, like, against Legend. That was a zero problem Legend climb for Drunk Paladin, bro. And that's how strong that deck is. Like, we lost 0 games on our road to Legend here. It's just like crazy, though. crazy. It was not like even close, right? Mage was like annihilated there. As this priest, like an Impure Priest, was annihilated. What was the first matchup? Like at first, oh, a mirror against another paladin. Well, that was kind of like a close one, right? That was kind of like a close one, so. Another mirror against another paladin. Well, who goes first here? And like depends on what kind of like cards we have.
You are not my king yet, boy.
Oh, this is a nice one draw. Okay, let's go. At least we have a name view, you know. For us to do something on turn 2, if everything goes wrong, so.
Welcome to the collection.
Welcome to the collection, bro. I don't believe like us actually summoning Righteous is kind of like important here. Maybe an Imbue is a little better because we might just like find not an Aegis but like Dragonscale, right? Next turn we kind of like need a 1-drop here. Maybe I should just like do a Flash Fly here. No, we have to like have to do this to be stronger a little later, right? If we actually get a chance to draw those. Metal detector, okay. Well, I don't have such a toy out there, no. But I guess his whole game plan is to get to the Ursol first, right? I guess what it is. Oh, manager is not like something I want. You might get a coin though for like this. Like, is that a good thing? Like, maybe 1-drops in such a case, right?
Let me think.
That's just for me. Maybe vacation playing this and.
Reporting for duty.
Sunscreen on it, okay. Well, we can destroy it, but I don't see the point. I don't really see the point here. Okay, you go. Dragonscale is here. But we need to, like, spend all those cards on the characters. We need to play Shanty first if that is possible for us. A couple of coins here. Aegis, okay. Oh, 1 string, really. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Oh, that's a good top deck for us. I guess we need a no manager like this turn, like specifically. And something else, right? Oh, managers this turn specifically. I think this is the only 1-drops that we have in our, like, let's go. Do 1 boy. I kind of want to know manager here, like, whatever it is. For next turn Lynessa, I guess, with all those like Divine Brews and stuff. It will be like what? Maybe we should wait with no manager for turn like 7. 1 more turn, right? Can be good. Like we do this for now. We're destroying 1/3 at least. Okay, I see Shanty for 6. Let's see. You're waiting for 1 more turn for Lynessa. See Shanty after, like a cold board. Should be fine, but we'll see. We just see Shanty, like, discounted a little here. It was Divine Brews like before we actually do that. Flash sales are kind of like good. Divine Brew to trade off into a 2-1, right? What kind of like comment on the sea Shanty does he have? I'm actually a little concerned, like starting to get a little concerned here, because it feels like he's really close. Okay, he didn't summon yet. At least that happened for us. Didn't summon again. One Brews. So you play one Sea Shanty here, right? Just like one. Is that a flash sale? Oh, after that, like a Sunsapper Lynessa into no manager, into 4 mana, into whatever that is. Feels strong. Feels strong so far. But we need, like, to, you know, probably kill it. Or do we? Like, I mean, you know, kind of weird, but it feels like we don't. Let's just, like, play it first and see what happens. You know? Let's just play it first and see what happens. He might have an Ursol. Might have an Ursol, and that might be a problem too. But you know, Sunsapper Lynessa turn might just like be so really strong. If he finds a way to like, you know, to summon a lot of good guys and we'll just like trade off, can be good enough. We'll see. Yes, that's an Ursol turn for him. Okay, let's go. He did it first, you know. He did it first. Shout outs to him. That's kind of like his whole game plan right now, right? That's pretty decent, man. That was a really decent turn by you, but you're dead. That was a decent turn by you, but you're dead. That's it. You went too greedy, bro. You're playing against another aggro. Why would you, like, you know, spend the whole turn just to do a Ursol into a Shaladrassil, not doing anything on the board, like we even ever seen so far on the board? Oh my. You know. No one can stop you from, like, you know, doing the crazy combos out there, but not like when you're about to lose, bro. Against the Hunter, bro, I didn't see a Hunter for ages, and the only ones that I actually saw was a Nimbu, right? A Nimbu Hunter, as far as I remember. That was a long time no see, bro, for a Hunter on the ladder. Lifesaving Aura. I guess we're going with the Slitherspear and the Lifesaving Aura here. And next turn is probably like a Sunscreen plus a Righteous. Because he will have those, like, you know, imbued guys and stuff. Like the guys that actually imbue hero power, so it's kind of like his whole game plan here. And those guys are kind of like weak, so we, you know, just like have to do those for now. Because if he summons like a 2-3 right now, it's a Prey, okay. Prey is not too bad. Do you have a second one? Do you have a second one? That's my question here. Because as it is for now, that is not kind of like enough. And you wasted a turn to just do 2 damage to that city. Like, imagine I had, like, me having a heal, for example. That's a turn wasted for 0 reason. You didn't even, like, remove a Device Shield with it or something, you know? That's weird. Why does it feel like when I got to Legend, it got easier than it was, like, on a Legend climb? Like, as closer to a Legend I got, like, it was kind of like feeling easier. Oh my. It just got easier, like, you know. The closer I got to it, and now on Legend, it's just like, you know, it's even easier. So not sure why. Like, I faced more difficulties actually, like coming to something like a Diamond 5, and even like before that, and then like, you know, playing that stuff. How is that? Like, that's kind of weird. That is 4 minutes 3 damage to minion. Oh my god! I actually had to buff another one. I actually forgot this card existed though. But it's fine. But it's fine. How is Sunsapper Lynessa here, this one? A couple of sunscreens for us. Pretty sweet. Need some good draws, and we have a draw here. Is our spot. Hand buff. Not an imbue, but just like pure hand buff, really? Ursine Maul, oh, dear. Yeah, a little too late, but I take it anyway. But I take it anyway. At least we'll get to see Shanty, you know, soon enough. Both of them. Maybe we'll find another Ursine Maul. Reserve spot in another one, gone. Town Butterflies, this has 4 more attacks, somebody copy. Oh, that's strong. Yeah, that's kind of strong. That's an interesting deck so far. We don't really have a way to remove that stuff, right?
For justice.
Let's do that. Just one hit. And leave that sitting on there. Must hope he doesn't have like something like a deadly shot. I'm not sure. Oh my jungle gem, okay. Well, that's a lot of damage to our face, because he will score 1 hit later, okay. And it's actually really nice of you. And that's the same too. Really nice of you for doing that. But we need a taunt, right? We need a taunt. Exactly like a top deck of Aegis of Light. And we are like Gucci here. And we are like Gucci here, right? Okay, let's do that. Unfortunate. That's a little unfortunate, though.
For justice.
Well, you know, sometimes at least we got like an understanding like of how it would lose. But I guess if I knew exactly what that kind of deck that is, like I would just like play differently and still win it. It's like the first time I see something that is not like an imbue hunter there, like anywhere, like on a ladder somewhere. So you know, this deck felt like it has 0 chances so far, like, you know, 0 problems so far against like whatever we faced, like whatever actually is played on ladder right now. The only like you know exclusion there was like the Lost Hunter, but it was like kind of like a weird list that you'll probably not see anyway, and that could be like, you know, those decks, like those weird decks like that actually target specifically something like a drunk paladin, because it's like everywhere on the ladder. But as far as it is, like, you know, make sure to follow the channel, make sure to check the join button. I hope you enjoyed the content so far. If you ever wanted to thank a streamer, make sure to do so. Yeah, but for now, that is it for Drunk Paladin.